Yeah.
Who am I gonna give all this meow mix to?
And
I'm just gonna have a bunch
fucking
of bags now.
Who am I gonna eat next?
I was
does
shaving
fucking
that for later.
does the
Dude, don't
bat
forget
demon
that she was literally just like
Oh my god.
Hey, Mitch, you okay?
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Mitch,
I hate it so
Mitch, you
much.
okay? You're taking it out on your desk, dude.
as I was saying before, Mitch interrupted me by slamming his desk.
Yeah, it was very rude.
Exactly.
What's good, YouTube? Legacy of Heroes here, back again, once again, and today we are talking about episodes 3 and 4 of Chainsaw Man. Damn on these hoes.
Now someone else talk.
Now someone else talk.
Now someone else
Fucking
talk.
you. I get that 1, 2, 3. There we
Oh
go.
god.
Okay.
Oh, he's got his sound bits all timed out.
Hell yeah.
So there was one thing I just wanted to throw out there right away about these 2 episodes. I can't. There's 2 things. One, I can't tell whether or not I like Power yet, and in like a bigger scale, I can't tell whether or not I like the show yet. Because it's we still really haven't gotten anything. Because these 2 episodes were very power central and then just combat central. I'm like, we don't know the story, we don't know anything yet, so it's still kind of hard to weigh if I like the show or not.
Well, right now it seems like a very straightforward plot. Just, Denji gets recruited into this demon slayer thing, and it's either he does it or he dies pretty much, or he gets killed. So that's just kind of where we at. And he's just kind of, his only goal right now is to live to, cop a feel, just like we did for the title. Cop and a dream. Roll the credits. We're done. Made it. 3 minutes in. Done.
Cool.
It's over.
Easy.
Roll it.
That was nice.
See you guys next week. Bye. I'm not faking it though. Bye.
Yeah. And it annoyed me too because when they did their 2D animation, it was so beautiful. That scene where where
roars or something.
That scene where Top Knot is cooking dinner and he's just living his normal life was so beautiful.
Yeah, it was really good animation.
And then the combat is just choppy 3D animation. I'm like, shit, man.
Well, there was
it still looked very good, but
yeah, it could be a lot worse. So I'm not too upset over it. It's just I guess I'm just at the point where I'm used to it, and a lot of the fights they're just more. What's the word? They're just more like brute forcing it, I guess.
Well, you can tell too how they're trying to hide some of the effects of 3D animation with like the fog effects and like Denji going behind things and stuff. Like they were trying to like throw in fog and throw in like blood and stuff to hide the 3D animation. Like
I guess this is the perfect show if you're gonna use blood to hide shit. Chainsaw Man's the perfect show to use that on because there is no end of the amount of blood that comes out. But yeah, I definitely wanted more of that 2D animation with them in their apartment. Like that was just nice seeing them do their like daily life kind of shit.
That scene where he's chopping the onions, I was like, this is beautiful. This looked amazing.
Yeah, I mean, overall right now I think the show is pretty solid. I mean, I'm trying my hardest right now to really like I enjoy what's his name? Denji. Yeah, I'm trying my very best to like enjoy Denji as like a character. Like, I'm trying to really like him, but I just kind of enjoy him sometimes where he just starts screaming and ranting about my only goal is that I want to get some titties. And dude, the scene where they fucking, he's drinking like a sparkling water or some shit, and then Power's just like, so that's like your only goal? You just want to grab him some titties? And he's like, yeah, what's up? And then she's like, well, if you help me get my, little cat back, I'll let you cop a feel. And then his whole attitude goes from like, I hate cats to just crushing the sparkling water. That piece of shit demon. How dare he steal that cat? I'm gonna fucking kill that thing. Like the English dub, like they don't hold back on the swears. They go,
Are you
pretty
guys all
nutty.
watching it dubbed?
No, I only watched
watching it
like that
subbed.
scene dubbed.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm watching it subbed. So
Same.
No, the sub is pretty good, and the dub right now is only at episode 3, so
okay.
we won't be able to keep up with the dub. But yeah, it seems like the voice acting's pretty good on both parts.
I like that scene that you're talking about a lot though. It made me laugh, and I related to Denji so much when he was like, "Oh yeah, I would feel the same way if it was a dog, maybe." But I was like, I feel that, and then it made me laugh because when Denji like did that, he's like that piece of shit devil power made me laugh when she was like, "Oh, oh." She was like getting all excited because she's like, "Holy shit, this human just flipped the switch all because of boobs. What's going on?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then probably my second favorite scene of these like 2 episodes where when he's like fighting like the sloth demon or the leech demon.
The leech devil, yeah.
Yeah, everyone just shows a scene where it's like everyone's talking shit about Denji's dream, and then he's just like, I don't know why everyone keeps talking shit about my dreams. This is my dreams. I want to grab them titties. And then he's just like, I challenge you. If I beat you, that means my dream's stronger than yours. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, this guy is so over the top right now, and I'm loving every second of it.
I'm probably the only one that thought of this when that scene was happening and the scene in the hospital bed was happening, but I actually really like the philosophy of Denji's dream. Like, I get it, it's touching a boob, but the philosophy of saying that
So simple.
a small, simple dream can be worthy of chasing, I like that philosophy a lot. Because there are people who don't want to be fucking millionaires, who don't want to, they just want to live a normal life, work a normal job, and have a normal family. Like, small dreams like that aren't bad dreams, aren't lesser dreams. So I like that philosophy.
Absolutely.
So
And morally, the dream of touching a titty is better than the leech demon's dream of killing all humanity and living with the other devil demon, whatever the word is, the bat.
I mean, morally, Denji's dream is better than Top Knot's dream. Top Knot wants to kill people to avenge his family, and like, well, Denji just wants to fucking touch a boob, man.
Yeah,
Let the guy touch a boob.
it's not that bad.
give him a night out to the bar, see how he works his magic. Maybe he'll change his dream. Don't fuck him. They're so mean to me and my pointy teeth. Now the what happened in the episode 4? Was it just like them chilling, or was it the leech fight?
It was the leech
Yeah.
fight.
All out
At the
of
beginning,
where
yeah.
episode 2 ended off when Power just like destroyed that one other devil thing, and
Yeah.
like she was like trying to frame it all on Denji. And he got
That's the
pissed
beginning
off.
of 3.
Oh, sorry, that's 3. My bad.
Mhm.
4. Okay. Yeah.
What do you guys think about Power? Like, do you like her yet? Do you not know about her yet? Do you dislike her?
I guess what I'm confused on is, so she's not even part human like Denji is. She's just straight up a devil, and that's it.
Yeah, she's the blood devil or whatever.
Okay, so she's not mixed with a
No.
human.
Because she's not she's a fiend.
That
Like,
so yeah, so,
she's
so
a fiend.
she commingled with a human at some point.
Yeah. Because Denji's also a fiend.
Hmm.
So
So would they call
Okay.
him like the chainsaw fiend then?
yeah.
Yeah. So that's I guess where I am not necessarily confused, but it's like Denji is like mostly human with the devil parts of him coming out when he goes chainsaw mode, whereas it feels like Power is mostly a devil and she just happens to be a fiend because I guess at some point she got mixed up with a human.
Well, I think we learned why she's mostly devils because she was living on her own in the wilderness for how long, but she didn't have any. She didn't live in the rules of society, so
Hmm.
that's why she's so weird.
Sucking
Crazy.
on headless birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just kind of confused by her backstory, and then she kind of just ended up being part of like that little government agency thing,
Yeah, that
crossing paths with MC. But I don't know. I think she adds. I mean, I like the dynamic, like because I mean, throwback to my top 10. Nobara was on there, and she kind of gives me vibes like her from JJK, like personality wise. But um, I don't know. I don't like dislike her, but
see,
I'm not like crazy about her right now either.
so I don't know yet, but I'm leaning towards disliking her because that Nobra connection I would 100% disagree from. Because Nobra, I never once was like, God, just shut up, Nobra, please. You're fucking annoying. I found myself doing that on multiple occasions with Power. I was like, you're not funny. You're just being annoying. Can we move on, please?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't find her annoying. It was just like she just had an I don't care kind of attitude. I just care about my cat and just my cat. And Nobra cared about just like being girly, and people didn't see her that way. So I kind of draw parallels with that. But yeah, I don't dislike her. I'm interested to see where she goes and how it'll change because now they're all living together. So
Dude,
Not flushing
Ponytail is
shit
gonna
down the
be
toilet.
yeah, Top
poor,
Knot. Yeah, that was
poor
fucking
Top Knot,
nasty,
man.
dude.
Poor Top Knot. That dude, man.
Yeah.
What a sore man.
He's smitten by the one
Makima.
pink lady, yeah.
He is
Uh,
ASIMP. Him and Denji are
I feel like
George.
everyone like kind of bows down to her.
Bro,
Like,
that's what I said. In episode 1 when we met her, or episode 2 when we met her, I was like, she's fucking terrifying. She knows how to manipulate everybody. Cause like on the phone when Top Knot's like, hey, why the hell am I living with these two psychos? And she's like, oh well,
you're the only one that can
you're the only
trust.
one that I can trust to take care of them. He's like, oh yes, ma'am.
I
Marge.
think he blushed a little bit too.
Yeah, it's like, bro, she is terrifying.
Mhm.
She's so good at manipulating people.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty nervous to see how she actually does in like actual action because I'm curious how much power she actually has.
She even knows how to manipulate Power because when Denji and Power were fighting, all she said was, "Can you please calm down?" And Power's like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Oh, yeah.
So
Uh, I guess power. I'm fine with her right now. I think there's some good scenes here and there with her. Some are just kind of like whatever. They're there. Do whatever you want with them. I really didn't give a shit about the cat.
I didn't either.
Yeah, like it's a cute little cat, but like the things in it. Okay, the cat gets put in a cage by the bat demon, and then the bat demon just like, all right, I'm fucking you over now. Power eats the cat, and then the cat's just still in the cage inside the bat demon's stomach, just sitting like this, like, "What's up, dog? I'm still here. I'm chilling. I'm chilling." The cat's not even like freaking out. It's like, what is this cat, dude?
Maybe that's why she likes it so much.
He's a
It's
fucking
Oh,
giga
leadership.
chad.
but I don't know, man. Power to me is just so boring right now too because she can manipulate blood. Can she only manipulate her blood, or can she just manipulate blood in general?
Probably just hers.
Yeah, I
Okay,
would think it's hers.
okay. Even still, bitch, you can manipulate blood. You can make weapons out of blood. You get swallowed by the bat demon. Just make a couple spikes and start stabbing him out.
No, she was tired after she got swallowed.
Oh, she was tired. That too. That Nobara comparison. Nobara would never just be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't move." Nobara would be like, "Fuck it, leave me alone. I'll take care of 10 curses by myself." Right?
Yeah, I saw it more like yeah, she would do that, but just like the composure in that moment where she was just laying down and then she's like, "Can you move?" She's like, "No, I can't move, not even a muscle." Like she like was like completely calm about it. And yeah, I mean if it was Nobra, she would have done something else, but I thought that was interesting that she
I
just did
I,
that. Like she just didn't give a shit and the cat was like right there.
I just don't
So,
understand. I just don't understand why she couldn't move because she got swallowed whole, and
yeah, I
then
don't know.
and then she cut her out, and then she can't move.
No,
It
have
just
have we Any of us been swallowed whole before?
Yes.
What? You went to go see that that nursey mommy from World Domination?
Yup.
The Dommy mommy?
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup.
Meh.
The highlights. The highlight reel.
But the you brought up blood, which reminded me of a question I wanted to ask. So when the bat demon was flying away, Denji was sucking on the bat demon's blood. Does that mean he can regenerate through drinking blood? Or
Wow, that's a good question. I don't know.
because like why else would he be sucking on the demon's blood? I get it, Denji's a
I
dipshit,
assume.
but
Was
there
he
has
was
to
he
be a
sucking on
reason.
the demon's blood?
Yeah,
Or was
Sucking
he
on
just
his
hanging
leg.
off
I think
the leg?
so.
He was biting his leg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucking it.
Yeah, he is part demon at the end of the day, and I think that's how he regenerates. And like when power like beat him over the head and was dragging him, he lost a bunch of blood, so he had to get some back.
I mean,
And then I guess that the demon also like squeezed the blood out of him
yeah,
as
that shit
well.
was
So
gruesome,
my
man.
man's needed to recover some before he could fight.
Hmm.
That was wild.
Yeah, I think even like if we're gonna throw the argument, oh, it's not human blood, but the bat demon recovered off Denji's blood, and he was a demon blood, but he was like, oh, this blood's gross. I need to go clean my mouth out.
Hmm.
So if seems like we're all assuming that he can regenerate through drinking demon blood. Why the fuck didn't he drink any of the blood when he was fighting the leech demon?
Maybe he doesn't know yet.
Yeah. He's
Ah.
Why did he
preoccupied
bite
with
the leg to
fighting.
drink the blood?
Yeah, see,
Denji's like you said, Denji's pretty dumb, so maybe he
Yeah,
didn't
no.
realize what he was doing when he bit the leg.
I feel like you can
I
explain a
think he's
lot of
just-
things through just saying, "Hey, Denji's an idiot." Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like that probably just came off of instinct, actually, for
Mhm.
him biting the leg, and then when he was mid-fight, all he cared about was the fight. He didn't care what happened. You know, like the dude's fucking eye was like popping out, and he had like a fucking little chode of a fucking chainsaw coming out of his forehead. So he was just making it work.
Dude, Denji got his ass kicked against the
Well,
leech demon.
I was gonna say, like, you call him an idiot, but like, I don't know, it made it seem I almost said you call him an idiot, but this guy's combat ability, like he was just kept fucking going. And I think now, like, based on what you guys said, like he was just fucking stupid and he just kept going at it. Like he
Yeah.
had no
Yeah.
like he didn't have like a ton of a strategy, but like he was running around like the base of the leech and like tying up the intestines around the legs, bring her down,
Yeah.
punch her in the head, go for her throat. Like dude, there's some like instinct there. I don't know
Well,
where he
he
got
can.
that
I think
from.
he just didn't have the time to sit there and be like, "Give me a sec." Glug glug glug.
Well,
He had no time.
also he can be. You can have combat smarts and combat instincts without being smart.
Right,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It was probably just
So,
like more instinct than anything
yeah.
else.
Look at Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Guy's a dipshit, but he's fucking cracked when it comes to fighting.
So yeah, Denji. I think saying Denji is an idiot is real, and then but saying he's also very good at combat is true too, which doesn't make sense because he hasn't had any formal training.
That's
He's
why
fought a bunch of
I would
demons as a
probably just
kid.
say everything is just on instinct, just
Yeah.
well, because Denji at the start of the show, he was just pure like survival mode.
Yeah.
So he probably just instinctually just went underneath the guts to hide and then attacked and just kept throwing himself at the demon. So I think a lot of his combat is just on instinct.
Maybe him being part devil gives him that.
That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say.
Ability.
Like that, there's no way that the being part devil hasn't increased his like strength or speed or anything. Because there's
Oh,
no way a
dude.
human
Definitely his
teenager
strength.
could
He
jump around
fucking-
like that, man.
Dude,
Oh.
that was one of my favorite scenes where the bat like chucks the car at him. He's like, "Yeah, won't you?
And he
If you
catches
care
it.
about saving people, what are you gonna do with this guy?" He's like, "I don't give a fucking shit, bitch." Fucking
This is
eats
a
him.
dude.
The guy's like, "Fuck, man, let me out."
Yeah.
This
I
car got a
love,
dude in it. Yeet.
I love the interviews after too, where it's like
Yeah.
you're like first person, just like talking to like the people that Denji saved. And the one guy's like, he said he didn't care about me. That was just some dude, and he just threw me. I wanted to
Well,
thank
let's
him.
speak to his fucking manager.
Hmm.
The first girl's like, I just want to thank him. He told me to fuck off. Like, I'm being a goddamn idiot, but I want to thank him still.
Dude, could you fucking imagine that? You're just in class getting your notes together, and a fucking giant bat demon and a chainsaw demon crash through the ceiling right in front of you. Could you imagine that? What would you do if that happened?
My first thought would be, am I the main character of this event or the side character? If I'm the side
Like-
character, I'm running.
Mm.
Look at the
I'd be
person that
like,
crashed through. Normal
That's probably the main
student wear, some red eyes. Yeah, I'm out here. See ya. This ain't about
Fucking
me.
terrifying, dude.
Mhm.
Dude with a
For-
little
for, like,
chainsaw on his head. Yeah, I'm
The
good.
scene where Top Knot showed up and just like KO'd Leech, I actually for some reason thought that was gonna be a Power. For some reason, like the show actually got me. Like it tricked me. I didn't know who it
You
was.
thought
Dude.
that you thought the dog was?
This dude,
No. Like when it went like into frame, like when you saw like
when
this
he
thing
he did
happen.
he did
Oh.
the finger
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Gotcha.
I thought that was
Gotcha.
Power for some reason. Like all of a sudden she can move.
Dude, this dude is literally Megami, man.
what I'm
Summons
saying, yeah.
summons like animal spirits to fight for him.
Yeah,
Literally
At least this guy has like an actual cost for summoning this shit.
Mhm,
Like it actually cost him like a bunch of his skin on his arm
mhm.
to do that. So
Wild.
we know that using like higher level demons or whatever fiends and
He said,
shit
like,
have a
it was, like,
cost to it.
cost level.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So using his power actually has like a cost to it. So the more he uses, the more he has to sacrifice, pretty much. So that's interesting. I'm more curious to see how he actually handles himself in combat because he brought like a fucking katana with him. So I'm like, all right, he'll probably mess some shit up.
Well, I'm excited to see how actually strong he is because yeah, Denji wasn't full chainsaw, but that dude beat the leech worm in 0.3 seconds when it took Denji was gonna die to it. Also, how the hell did Denji survive? He had a tentacle through his chest,
Mitch,
and then he just wakes. He
Mitch.
doesn't have an arm. He has a tentacle through his
Mitch.
chest, and he just wakes up in the hospital
Mitch,
bed.
don't forget, episode 1, he got fucking decapitated, and he was in
Yeah,
pieces.
but then he formed with the devil.
Yeah.
But
So
all they need is the arm
devil.
back, and then the
Yeah.
little vein comes out, and it's just like, all right, let's put
They
you
set
back
up a
in.
blood transfusion, and he was fine.
What about
he's
the
fine.
hole in his chest?
Yeah,
Got
it'll grow
better.
back.
Yeah, he just breathed
I'll
harder.
grow back.
Yeah, he breathed better. Yeah.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Oh, they did a blood
He doesn't need a
transfusion,
bunch
so he was
of
able to
I don't-
regenerate.
I don't know why I constantly do that with these absurdly outrageous anime. I'm like, how is he alive? That doesn't make any sense. But I'm like, Mitch, it's a fucking shonen anime. There's a teenager getting whipped around a city by a
Mitch,
giant tentacle monster. Don't
take
think about it.
Take it a step even further back. Yo, Mitch, why do I keep thinking about this? This guy literally pulls a cord on his chest and a fucking chainsaw comes out of his head.
face.
Like
And
it's not
he's
even
okay.
it's not even
Yeah.
subtle, dude. It's literally like you see his eyes like split and it fucking comes out.
Yeah, I just need to put my put that all in the back of my brain. But like, Denji can't die.
Well,
Oh, he did.
Mostly.
He
he
did.
could be mostly dead.
And like, I was really excited to see Power do something this episode.
She did nothing.
She
He
did
did.
nothing,
Well,
She got fucking swallowed,
and she
and she shit.
she bonked Denji on the head in episode 3, and that was it.
Dude, she shit.
She shitted it.
That was a cool move though when she
She
bonked
shitted
She shitted it.
him on the head.
Oh,
Oh, that he finally figured out what was happening, and she was like,
When
"Ah,
she
damn
bonked
it,
him
you're
on the head
on
and
me."
shot a beam of blood through the back of his brain. I was like, oh,
Dude, how
Yeah.
about the moment when she was looking up at the roof when Meowie got swallowed?
yeah. And she didn't do it. She was just like, my cat's
And
dead.
she was like,
I don't want to live anymore.
Meowie.
who
Yeah.
am I gonna give all this meow mix to?
And
I'm just gonna have a bunch of bags now.
Who am I gonna eat next?
I was
Does
shaving that
fucking-
bitch for later.
Does the
Dude, don't
bat
forget
demon-
that she was literally just like
Oh my god.
Hey, Mitch, you okay?
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Mitch,
I hate it so
Mitch, you
much.
okay? You're taking it out on your desk, dude.
Death
That's what I
doesn't
was saying
deserve
before
that.
Mitch interrupted me by slamming his
Yeah,
desk.
it was very
Let's
rude.
not forget that the only reason she has the cat is because she wants to eat it, which is fucking stupid.
Not anymore. She
Yeah,
wanted
she
to
said
eat
that at
it, but now she
first.
grew a bond with it.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's like you getting a piece of steak and be like, shit, man, I really like this steak. I don't want to eat it anymore.
Bond with the fucking piece of meat.
just hugging a ribeye.
Maybe.
Oh, I fucking love you, man.
No, and does the
Real
bat
hard.
demon not know how to chew his food?
I think he got too excited.
Yeah. I mean, dude, facts.
Did he just wanted to swallow the cat whole, so he just went straight through and into his arm. So it's just like a fucking cat sticking out the arm.
So, like, why would he just. So, he fucking picked up Denji and just squeezed him like a fucking gusher until blood came out of his mouth. I was like, why don't you just eat him?
Gusher,
That-
topical.
That too, and he's like, "Oh, demon blood is so gross, but let me eat this demon."
Yeah.
Why did he eat?
No.
Why did he eat power? Why did he eat power?
Well, because
Teach it a lesson. I don't know.
he probably knew that she was going to come for him and didn't want to deal with that bullshit. So I was like, all right,
Yeah.
you're just standing
This-
there. Down
This
hatch.
this bat demon reminded me of the immortal Zod from Berserk. It looked like him a little bit.
Yeah, the eyes. He's just missing the
Mhm.
antlers.
Yeah.
Do look like a minotaur. No. I liked how he just started like shitting his pants when he did like his little sonic boom onto Denji and he just gets thrown into a building.
That shit was so cool, but it also made me so uncomfortable.
Why?
Because
Oh,
he just opens his mouth and
Yeah.
this fleshy pink circular tube comes out of his mouth. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Oh, and fucking sonic boom Denji into the fucking
Yeah.
mythos.
I hope this is not like a actually somewhat accurate bat because I'd be scared shitless of bats now if that was what they could do.
No, I think that was like a play on like the echolocation shit. It just like makes a noise.
Mhm.
Well, if that's what
But
they
it was
look like
weird
when
as
they're
hell.
doing that shit, and I'm staying out of caves.
Yeah, I don't know if they actually.
I don't want to look on the.
project their
I don't want to look at the
insides
ceiling and just see this shit.
out. I don't think that that's how that works.
Well, I'm officially scarred. Okay, thank you,
Well,
Chainsaw
maybe.
Man. You got it.
I'm more scarred by leeches, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That leech devil was gross.
You are my
Fucking
type.
gross.
What would you say?
Ugh.
Okay, if that leech monster comes up to you and you're like, "You're my type," what do you do?
Like,
Just kind of go like.
Like, sorry, I'm gay.
I can't do this.
No.
No,
Absolutely
dude,
not.
she was gross. And at first, like they waited a long time to tell us it was a leech devil. I was like, please don't make this be what I think it is. Please don't make this be the cock and ball devil. That's what it looked like. It looked like a bunch of fucking floppy
It definitely
penises,
did.
dude.
It definitely did.
I originally thought that's what came out of the bat demon.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
I thought,
it was a bad demon.
yeah, but no, it's just the bat demon's girlfriend. I was like, oh, damn, bat, what are you doing, bro? Shit.
Oh wait, maybe that wasn't the bat's mouth with the echolocation.
You think the
the sonic
leech was inside a bat?
No, I don't think it was. No, it wasn't the leech either. Maybe
Hmm.
he sonic boomed with something else.
His penis come out of his mouth.
Yeah, dude, who knows?
Yeah, you don't know the bat's anatomy.
I
It's
guess I
just
don't.
a theory.
And where the hell did the leech demon come from, by the way? Because she just like showed up.
Off
And
screen.
she's like,
Of course.
she's like 5 stories tall, and no one saw it coming.
Yeah, and then Denji
Just
just
because
gets
it was
bodied.
right after they killed the bat guy. So they were preoccupied with that fight, and everybody else was running away.
Yeah, just kind of walked in, you know? It's like, they're distracted. Cool. Bye, Felicia. Is very
Yeah, no, that's a really good point. I don't know where the hell that thing came from.
She's just like,
I could
I'm
just see
here.
where
I'm here, and I want to. And I won't kill you. I won't kill you, the one that killed my husband, because I think you're cute. But I'll kill this girl that did nothing wrong
because she
well,
can't move.
because she can move. Yeah.
yeah,
She's
Power
hungry.
and the cat aren't her type, okay?
Yeah. And she's hungry.
Yeah,
Mm.
she's hangry.
Very.
And the leech devil's a freaking cock block too. Denji was about to cop a feel, and she's
Oh,
like,
that's
"Whoa."
right. No, didn't the leech bite off his arm?
Yeah, because he was
Yeah.
celebrating like, yeah, I'm about to catch a cop a
Yeah.
feel, and his arm gets cut off.
It like blew apart,
Mhm.
like nearly near the elbow. It just blew apart, and she just like sucked it up and ate it.
Yeah.
That was a cool transition though, from him screaming in like joy to him being like it went in one continuous stream from joy to pain. That was a cool
Ah.
little moment.
Mm.
No, and then
Cool little moment.
no, I definitely I definitely like both fights. I think I like the leech one slightly more because Denji just went more like animalistic against it. And
Mhm.
that was really fun to see. Like his
Yeah.
eyeballs like barely like in there. That bitch is like poking out pretty much. He's missing an arm. He's got cuts all over, and he's only got that little chainsaw. And he's just running at this thing.
That part where he's getting punched around and then he starts just laughing like a crazy
Yeah,
person. That was cool.
it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I like Denji a lot. I like his. I think his dream will get a little stale. Like if they don't give him more motivation soon, I think it'll get a little boring, and the bit will die. But I
Mhm.
like him as a character, and I like that. Like I said, I like the philosophy of his character. So
Yeah, achieving his dream, even if it is a small one.
mhm.
Mhm. I'm gonna circle back because I think I'm the only one who didn't answer because we just kept kind of rolling on. I I'm not in love with Power, but I also don't completely hate her. I mean, I like kind of what we got to see about her being not just a complete asshole at all times, but I mean, that because again, that's where I'm getting stuck on is that like Denji's humanity is like nearly completely preserved, but it seems like whatever humanity she had has just been lost. And so I would like it if we could eventually see more and more of that, and that I guess maybe with her forming the bond with her cat, that maybe that's a little bit of a glimpse into it. But now when she like moved in and they're having to like basically house train her, it's like, where is the person that was
Well,
once here? It's like it's just a devil, basically.
here's what I'll say. What I said before. She lived in the wilderness for we don't know how long.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
two, I think the reason Denji holds on to his humanity so much is because him and Pashka had a relationship and had
Yeah,
an agreement. What if the Blood Devil took over Power's body against her will,
yeah,
hmm
that's
and
usually
she's
how it
fighting
rolls
for
with
control
fiends.
back and forth? So,
yeah, yeah.
so
So I'm hoping that we get to see more of that, and I'm hoping that it's funny to a degree, obviously for her to just kind of be this like feral goblin character, but to get some like humanity and get her to be more serious and sentimental would be nice eventually.
because Denji's the main character. So for all we know, Pachka and Denji's transformation is the first time that a devil has ever willingly, or like a human and devil have ever willingly given each other their bodies, right?
Yeah.
So
True.
I think that explains all of it. That's why Power is so weird compared to Denji.
Mhm.
I'll also mention, just because we kind of talked about some of the other characters that we are all familiar with, the like extra side characters that were called in like right at the end of the fight, um, that were kind of in charge of like the cleanup and stuff. I think that they're like in the intro for the
The,
show
like
or the
top
opening
knots
as well.
crew.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. I hope
Yeah.
that we get to learn more about them and see them a lot more in the next couple episodes.
Of
I
this
Eye
episode.
Patch I think is an important character probably because she's in the intro, right?
She's in the intro, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And she has an eye patch.
And she was out of those 3, she was the only one that was named, and she was the only one that was given a unique character design. So
and an eye
yeah, she's
patch.
definitely important
Hmm.
because she's top notch senior. Because she was like, he was like, whatever the fuck your name is, you have seniority, so I'll let you take care of power.
Yeah.
I think that was like relative to the other 2 that he
Oh, okay,
had
okay,
like do the search and rescue.
okay,
Mhm.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, the thing I'm excited for though is how these guys are gonna um be as like a squad together.
But the three main characters.
Because like you already got like a little taste in the apartment, you know.
Yeah,
And the thing
man.
I like in the intro is like how both Power and Denji just both look like they're kooky, kind of crazy looking characters. So hoping that dynamic kind of carries over the show and they keep bouncing off each other. Because Itadori and what's Hammer Girl's name?
No,
No,
bro.
bruh.
Nobunaga.
Yes. So bananas fucking, bouncing each
Damn.
other back and forth. So
Well, it's
It-
that's what I thought it was going to be too. I thought it was going to be Power and Denji, but in this episode, it was like
Of this episode.
uh, Denji and Top Knot were like, "Fuck, I hate this girl." They were
yeah.
just like trying to clean her shit and trying to
Literally.
make her bathe and make her eat her veg. I was like a fucking child, and
You
they were
threw
like,
this carrot. Don't disrespect the carrot.
"No." He's like, "Don't disrespect the farmers that grew in the fields to grow these carrots."
Character
And I was like,
now.
"You know what, Denji, you are just a Chad."
Bro,
Stand up guy.
I
Cares about the
love like
farmers.
that.
We are farmers.
I like how when she showed up at the door, she just like started beating the shit out of the door, and Denji was like messing with his ultimate toast, which he named his ultimate toast, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And then like fucking Top Knot and Denji were just like mean mugging at the door. Like Denji was the height, like the muscle man or like the strong arm, and
Mhm.
then Top Knot was just like super vulnerable in his PJs and shit. Yeah, no, but like in the intro, it's I don't know, it makes it seem like Top Knot's the main character, and then the Denji and Power are side characters.
Yeah.
Bro, that intro, fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It gets better
Again,
and better each
it gets
time.
better and
I
better.
have not
Like
skipped it.
it's on the level of JJK opening one for me. It
It's
is so good.
it is a good
Like
one.
that opening bass riff. Oh my
Mm.
god, it's so good. I love it. I've listened to it nonstop since I watched episode 1 2 weeks ago. So
Speaking
good.
of JJK and stuff, I think it was which outro or ending was it with Power, like kind of cartoony? Is that the fourth episode or third?
The
Do you know which
cartoony
one?
one.
Oh, the
It was the
outro of
cartoon.
Chainsaw Man that was
Yeah,
more
Oh,
cartoony.
that was
Yeah,
4.
it was the ending of
four.
4. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
noticed
With
that
that too.
power,
That
with
it
power,
was
yeah.
not the same outro.
it gave me like the artistic vibes of the
Of
first ending of
opening JJ,
JJK.
yeah,
Yeah, JJ,
Lost in
yeah.
Paradise, yeah.
Yeah,
Did you guys
but
notice? Well, I don't know if you guys even know what this is, but in ending 3, there was Hmong throat singing.
No.
I was paying attention. I
Do you
don't.
know what
I think
Hmong
I
throat
just moved
singing
on to
is?
4 right away,
I don't know what
honestly.
that is.
I'll show
I think
you
I've
after the
heard it.
podcast.
I think I've
Give
heard
us
it
a,
before.
Yeah.
a
So
sample.
you
We
out
got
there
time.
curious, look it up
It's
yourself.
when like Hmong people sing with their they go like the
Oh.
like shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was good.
So
I think I noticed that, and to not offend any Hmong uh people that may be watching, I
That's
was
code
not
for we're about to
the
offend you.
greatest. I was not the greatest fan of that ending. I let it
well, I
play. I
liked
listened
it.
to it, but I'm like,
All
I
right,
liked it.
everyone with the $8 Twitter subscription, start fucking flagging this podcast. It's over. It's a
Alex,
wrap.
if Alex is watching, I don't know if he's at work or not, if he's watching or not, but he probably liked it because Alex actually showed me that band that's singing in that song. At least I'm assuming it's that same band. Made a song with Papa Roach, and yeah, and
What?
it's a fucking good ass song. And Alex plays the song for like all the time. So
Well, I guess I have to listen to that one now.
mhm.
Yeah.
Cut Denji into pieces. This is not his last resort.
Yeah, but I agree with you.
Suffocation, no
ending
titties,
four-
ain't gonna stop. Who's groping? What?
ending 4 reminded me of the JJK ending for sure.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about the. It just blew my mind because like I forgot that you guys mentioned that the endings change per
Mhm.
episode. So I watched episode 3's ending. I was like, I haven't listened to it yet. I should probably get my opinion on it. And then I would listen to it. I was like, it's all right. It was solid. I didn't hate it. And then episode 4 happened, and I was like, wait, this is a completely different outro. What the heck?
Yeah, they're doing 12
That's-
unique endings.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
What? Why? Cool though.
Normalize it, man. I love it. Normalize it. Every anime should do this. Every short anime should do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine My Hero having a new outro every single time. It'd be such a
You know what I
bitch.
fucking realized too? We were talking about what shows Mappa is making. Because they're doing this one. I'm gonna be really, really white for a second.
What else is new?
I thought you
Disgusting.
said I'm gonna be really white for a second, and you were already really white for like 5 seconds before you said that.
So Mappa right now is working on Attack on Titan season 3. They just put out Chainsaw Man. They're doing Vinland Saga season 2
Oh my god.
and Jujutsu Kaisen season 2.
Dude, those
So they're doing 4 massive shows right now.
that's nutty.
That's
Nutty.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
nutty.
That's why
man.
we got to rely on
And
the
then-
3D animation.
And then they're also doing a couple smaller shows that I've never heard of before, but
Hey man, they're killing it, I guess.
and then
you know?
and then all their films. So it's just like fuck. Mappa,
Yeah.
slow down a little bit.
Hey,
And that
wanna
would
be
potentially
top dog.
explain why they need to use so much of the 3D animation in the fights. Is they gotta fucking
Mhm.
keep this train rolling.
Like I said before, though, I just really hope they don't put 3D into JJK.
Is this a common thing specifically in like Mappa anime, or do you see it happening in other things that you've been watching recently? Them using 3D animation
I see
more.
it's becoming more and more prevalent
mainstream.
because I was watching this video about why it's becoming more and why it's so jarring for us to see it in anime and someone said I forget what YouTuber I was watching, but he said the CGI technology in the East isn't like because they haven't used it because they used 2D animation for so long, so now they're starting to use 3D. It's not up to the scale of where it is in the West yet.
Right.
Well, I'd imagine it's a cheaper alternative to use.
It's a way cheaper alternative because I mean, think about it. If you're watching every single scene in JJK that you've watched was hand drawn,
Mhm.
where 3D models are rendered.
You could
and
just
build it
set them on a
computer,
path, and then you
Yeah.
could just use like a 3D environment.
where
Yeah,
everything in JJK is hand drawn.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really talk about previous Mappa works because I couldn't list all of them off the top of my head. The only one I have any experience off the top of my head is Attack on Titan, and
Mhm.
I didn't enjoy it that much because it was such a stark contrast to the previous
What
seasons.
did.
Yeah, it's just like what is happening. So it definitely took a hit in quality, but
Mhm.
I mean, near the end it got slightly better. So I mean, I'm more used to it now. But yeah, I've seen it in like one of the older Dragon Ball Z movies, and the Berserk anime tried to use 3D animation. So studios are definitely trying to use it and integrate it and become like much better with it. But it's just it's not. Yeah, I guess you get what you paid for, right?
Mhm.
It can be good, but you gotta obviously hide it a little bit better.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
But
Is there anything else we can get? Well, we can talk about the climax at the end of episode 4, where Denji's finally about to go touch a boob.
Oh yeah, the background picture. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, do you think he's finally gonna?
No, something's gonna happen. Top Knot's gonna cock block him.
No,
Bro,
now he's just gonna come fucking running
he
against the door like
was-
still in the cage.
he was in his he was I don't know how to describe it, but he was ready. He was like getting ready to touch a boob, and she's like,
He's
you
hyping
only.
himself up. You know, he's gotta focus up. This is it. This is the moment.
She's like, you only get 3 squeezes, and he's like, oh,
Fondles.
I get 3.
In my head, I was like, "That's kind of bullshit. You should give him like
Yeah.
3 fucking
Yeah, it
minutes.
saved your life and your cat's life.
Give him 3
but-
fucking minutes at least, right?" But
Mhm.
I guess not. They should have did like the fucking pan where they have it at like the top of his head and it like kind of goes down. They like see his eyes like.
Like beads of sweat
But, like,
coming down.
your picture just super close to his face.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be on the thumbnail of this
3
video.
minutes.
Oh god.
It's
Yeesh.
so fucking
Or
weird.
3 grabs?
3 squeezes.
Yeah, 3, dude. Yeah, he's gonna go the fuck off.
He's not, because Top Knot's gonna kick the door open and be like, "What the hell are you guys doing?" And then he's gonna get cockblocked again. We're not gonna see Denji grab a boob until episode 12.
Where they're like him and the pink haired girl are both flying through the air and they feel like they're about to die and she's like, "You can do it."
Either
what?
either someone's gonna
No, dude, I'm literally imagining like he's about to die. He has a little chode chainsaw, and then she's like, "You can do it, but you have to beat that monster. You have to fucking destroy that
He
devil."
fucking
And he's gonna be like,
resurrects.
And then 2 chainsaws
Gross,
comes
dude.
out.
What a great analogy when his chainsaw is just growing outside of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, fucking blood's pumping.
One of 2 things is gonna happen with this power scene. Either Top Knot, Meowie is gonna cockblock him, or Denji's gonna be really close. He's gonna be like, "Oh, this isn't Makima. I want to touch Makima's boobs first," and he's gonna stop.
I do not think Denji would stop for
I
fucking
think Denji will
Makima.
stop.
He's
Yeah.
going
I think he'll
all
stop.
in on this shit.
No,
Yeah,
he's gonna
I don't
stop.
think he's gonna stop because when he saw her for the first time, he's like, "Who is this bitch? Oh, she got them boobs."
Yeah, there's so many scenes where it's just Denji just looking at her boobs. Like they were just straight up in a bus and like she even looked at him. He was just like, "I know what I'm about, son."
I mean, like I said, Denji is the most
love this.
relatable fucking protagonist ever. We've all been there, man. We've all been like, shit.
I don't know what you're talking about. I like
Which
to
is-
respect
isn't-
people's boundaries, Mitch.
Denji is still like
So
a
does
teenager,
Denji.
right?
Denji always asks for consent. He always asks permission. He's never just groped anybody. What are you looking at? Am I wrong?
What are you talking about? Just take it out on your desk again.
I said Denji. Has Denji ever just groped anyone?
Not yet.
No, Denji's a good boy. He would never do that.
I don't know. He turns
He's
into a savage in combat.
You need to read the manga.
Oh,
Did you read the manga? Exactly. Yeah, this is all.
line
when
up,
I don't-
line up for the
when I-
thumbnails. There
When
you
I
go.
don't know what to say, I'm just gonna look around and try and think about a witty comeback for a couple minutes, and if I can't think about one, I'll just keep looking behind me.
Tal has a witty comeback for you. Go on, Tal.
Dude, you gotta iron
Holy
him, man.
shit, dude!
Go on, Tal.
Oh my god!
What?
He looks
Jesus.
so like this like disgruntled and like uncomfortable.
Yeah, that comes out in
It's
his
been a
language
hard
too.
week.
Holy shit, dude!
It's been a difficult time. All
Well,
right.
give him a massage, get him
Towel's
flat,
getting through.
iron him, man. Treat your boy right. he only pays your rent
You never ironed
Listen.
me, Mitch. What the fuck?
Give him a
because
fucking
you're
hand.
a bitch, dude.
I need to be ironed. Put on a nice warm compost. What?
Hold on. A nice warm
So whoever hung
compost?
out for the stream, thank you for
I
hanging
don't
out.
know what that
Appreciate
means,
it.
man.
No,
I don't know what that
He
means.
meant compress.
Oh,
Josh, what did I say?
You said
Compost.
compost.
I meant
Garbage.
I said compress. Get it right, okay?
No,
you
you
want
didn't.
you want hot garbage on your
We
back?
literally have a recording and we know what you said.
Yeah, but who edits that shit? Mitch.
Fucker, he's right.
I don't.
That was a
Oh.
Towley.
Yeah, it was probably Tally.
Tally doesn't. Wait, by the way, we gotta be careful with calling it Towley because South Park might fucking come and sue us.
It's a Towlette.
Yeah.
So I just call it the towel, not Towley, because South Park's gonna be like,
Towel.
"Hello, we
Nah,
like to
dude.
sue you, please."
Howdy
man.
ho! Here's a
Spelled with a Y
lawsuit.
instead.
Jeez.
Cease and
Uh,
desist, cocksuckers. But I think with that, we have run out of stuff to talk about for Chainsaw
Yeah,
Man
we
for
were.
this week.
Pretty good.
Yeah, solid 2 episodes, I would say, overall.
I just want the story to start.
Yeah, I'm with
The
you.
story already started when he fucking.
Well, you already
got-
know it's gonna be about fucking Pigtail guy next, right?
Who?
The fucking dude with the
Top
wolf.
Knot.
Yeah, Top Knot.
Oh, Tom Knot.
Yeah,
Like,
Top Knot.
you said pigtails. Like, he doesn't have fucking pigtails.
Yeah, I know what I said, and I just rolled with it.
He has one
Put
pigtail
Clearly.
up the top.
Well, the next episode is called Gun Devil, so I'm assuming we're gonna be fighting a gun devil.
Nah.
Dude,
there's no way.
maybe
Really?
maybe
No.
What if
dude.
it wasn't?
maybe eye patch
False
is on
advertisement.
Devil. So
Yeah,
like
maybe
the
they're
eye
fiend.
patch, like the one eye is like the shooting eye.
Bro, if I was Denji and I saw a gun devil and it was like a gun fiend and I got the chainsaw devil where I had to erect chainsaws out of my flesh, I'd be like, bro, what is this bullshit? Why can't I have a gun?
Well, what did the gun devil look like? A little fucking gun dog, or just a dog hole in the
I don't
Glock?
know. I haven't watched the next episode.
Like, what if you were the gun devil, and you had to fight the leech? Like
Shoot.
no gun's gonna do shit to that thing.
What's gonna do more than a half a chainsaw?
Oh no, but you can actually like slice across it.
You can't shoot it?
No.
What do you mean,
got
no?
no bullet. You got
What do you
no
mean,
bullet.
no?
And you
What
can
do
shoot
you
at
You got
It's
no
gonna do
bullets, then what
shit.
you gonna do?
What,
So
what
then,
do you mean, no?
so then I
a
started
gun's
blasting.
more powerful than a chainsaw.
No.
All right,
What?
no,
If
this
you run
needs
out of bullets,
this
It-
hypothesis
you're literally
needs
shooting- just
testing.
shooting fucking
Mitch, grab your
bullets at that
chainsaw. Someone get a
Yes,
gun, and we'll
bullet
test
is
this
more
out.
powerful than a chainsaw.
It is, but if you're fighting that leech, I think you're better off with a chainsaw than with a bullet.
Okay, all right. You go fight a 4-story tall leech monster. I'll have a gun. You have a chainsaw. We'll see who lasts
You can shoot a
longer.
gun. You can shoot a gun from 4 stories below it, but all it's gonna do is fucking tickle it. It's not gonna do shit.
get in the comments, people. Get in the comments. Let us know what you think.
This is the most absurd shit I've ever heard on this podcast.
Know what?
dude. We've said some.
Let's
fucking
take it to the
absurd
trees.
shit.
Let's see which one will
Yeah.
fuck up a tree faster, your gun or the chainsaw.
We're not talking about a tree. We're talking about a
No.
devil. Come on, Trav.
No,
A leech monster.
the tree
the
could be a
devil
monster
is
too.
resilient.
Those things look scary at night.
Yeah. Gun is not very effective to leech.
Nope.
Yeah,
The chainsaw is
that's the
super
type.
effective.
That's the type chart. Yeah.
Dude, the leech is gonna just suck up the fucking bullet. It's not gonna suck up the chainsaw.
There he
I don't
goes.
know what the fuck's happening, dude. This is
We're just
so
really
outrageous.
trying to hit the hour mark.
This is
right now,
fucking
ladies and gentlemen.
outrageous.
We
dude.
did not have to hit it. I think we've said all we needed to say. So, with that, we are going to be ending this episode of This Episode Podcast. So, whoever hung out for this episode, thank you for hanging out, and we will catch you next time. So, yeah, roll the outro. Huh?
On the next episode of This Episode, Trav, Josh, Mitch, and Yusuf break down episodes 4 through 6 of My Hero Academia Season 6. Detroit smash that like button, and Delaware smash the notification bell so you don't miss when new content goes live. Also be sure to follow us on Spotify at This Episode Podcast. You can watch us live every Monday night at twitch.tv/DutchReed. And as always, thank you for watching.